Hello. Like Joey said, my name's Scott Mazzardo. I'm Bob's oldest son. I'm here to be a messenger for Mr. V. But before I do that, sorry. Little backstory. I went to middle school in a different district. When I was growing up, for those who don't know me, I kind of peaked in middle school. 7th and 8th grade they're pretty good to me. And all my friends were going to Jabuka Hills High School, and had every dream to go there and be with my friends for 4 years. My parents decided that Irvine High School was the place to be, and at the time I didn't see it. So I showed up here, and I had no friends. And if you don't know, my dad is a teacher. He's not the kindest to people all the time. And so that particular senior class, when I showed up, they were like, "Oh, you're Mr. A's kid." And I was like, "Yeah, cool. We really don't like you." and so it took me a little bit of time. I had to play the faux, "Oh, I hate my dad. He's terrible." And then I learned why they felt the way they did. But it always occurred to me it was kind of strange they felt that way, because they were still doing band. Fast forward 4 years, this program was my heart and soul. This is what I ended up choosing to do for a living. I went to college, studying music education, and there was one class where they're like, no matter what we teach you here, 90% of what you do whenever you get a job is going to be what your high school was built around. And that kind of stuck with me. Back in 7th grade and 8th grade, I didn't understand why I was coming here. But now I do. I'm a high school band director up in Oregon. Pretty much everything I do is modeled after what he's built here for 26 years. So I want to say thank you. I love you. And even though it sucked pulling me out of my prime, I appreciate you taking me here. So this is from Mr. V, and we all wish he could have been here, and we hope he gets well soon. Well, Bob, it's hard to believe we've been teaching together for 18 years. How have you put up with me for that long? Like I said at the Pops concert, I'm very thankful to have worked and learned from you as a mentor, a coworker, and a friend over that time. It was easy to learn the Irvine way of caring about the whole student from watching you do it every day. Thank you for instilling in me the IHS values, and for all that you've done for students in the music program for the past 29 years. I wish you all the best in your retirement, and I look forward to you coming by once in a while to help coach marching band from the box. Congratulations.
Mr. V's not here to do it, someone has to do it. So, first off, we talked about it earlier, Mr. A won an award recently, and I wanted to let everyone else know about it, but the Orange County Music and Arts Administration gave an award to Mr. A for his dedication to excellence in music. And I think this is really shown through how much he cares for his students. When I first got into Jazz 1 my sophomore year, I definitely had my fair share of moments where my time wasn't great, my rhythm wasn't great, I might have gotten yelled at once or twice. And yeah, I know, once or twice. And I wanted to kind of talk to Mr. A because I was like, okay, I don't feel like I'm learning the best that I can be right now. And so I had a one-on-one talk with Mr. A, and I was like, hey, I don't feel like the way that we're communicating together is really getting to me, and I don't feel like I'm learning as much as I could be. And normally a teacher would be like, oh, you don't like the way I teach? That sucks. And Mr. A was like, okay, cool. how can we fix this? And I think that just really shows how he really does care for his students. He cares that they learn something. He wants them to grow in their class, and he wants them to get better. If you've ever taken a class with Mr. A, you've heard the spiel 100 times of, you will learn something in this music class that you will have for the rest of your life and will be more important than that one question you failed on an AP bio test 4 years ago and you will not remember a thing. And I think that's one of the greatest things that I've learned here at Irvine. And I did an interview for ITV. We did if you don't know, that's the news network here at Irvine, run by the students. And I did a segment on the retiring teachers here. And I interviewed a bunch of students about, what does Mr. A mean to you? What is a lesson that you've taken from him and that you will take for the rest of your life? And they all said that lesson, that music is something that you will have for the rest of your life, and it will always, no matter what field you go into, it will always mean something. And I think that's really important to know, is that I've had such an amazing teacher that has had such a big impact on me, on music, and just being able to kind of have that care and feel that I know that I'll always have that thing in my life, no matter what industry I go into. And that I think that just shows how much he cares, because he doesn't care what industry or what field you go into. He just wants you to have that one thing that you will always care about and that you will always love. And I think that's the best thing that he has brought to Irvine High. And we want to give him a little gift. They played this tune, that was amazing, and we wanted to give you the actual chart to you that's framed, nicely framed, so if you want to come down, we'll give you some nice things. So. Thank you. Blues for Bob. I need to get into the light. Commissioned by the Irvine High School Music Department for Bob F. Zaradell's 36 years of inspiration and music making.
I'm not nearly this tall, but we have a few more things. Part of it's from BIM, the students, that we just want to give you as a huge thank you for everything you've done for us. So, Tara, we have a card for you. I actually don't know what's in the card, so it'll be a surprise for all of us. I don't know. And then we have some flowers. And then the seniors over here have signed this for you. You've got a lot of messages, but congrats on graduating.
We want to invite you to say a few words, and then afterwards, please everyone join us. We have some snacks and some desserts and some drinks for just everyone, and yeah, thank you.
Oh yeah. So, you know, it's been a wonderful, wonderful ride. I actually started my career here in 1985 when I student taught under Stan Steele, who I had some lunch with today because his daughter's getting married tomorrow. Again, she had a wedding during COVID, and they're actually doing the vow renewal. And anyway, that was quite a while ago. And I left here, went to San Clemente High School, and worked there for 7 years, and then got the call to come up here. And obviously the best decision I ever made, short of my family decisions. This has been an absolute joy. I can't tell you how fun it is to see the kids develop and grow, and and hear what they have done in their lives 10 years, 15 years, 20 years later. I got a student here today who said, oh yeah, I've got an 18 and a 17-year-old student kid of my own. I'm like, I guess I am very old. But we are very fortunate here, and we are very unique here, and as Joey mentioned. And that makes a giant difference. And as parents, I know you know that, but if you don't hear it, you need to realize that this is a very, very unique place, and so unique that we chose to have our kids come here. They could have gone to their local high school. I'm very passionate, obviously, about music, and I'm passionate about kids and what the future holds for them, and doing whatever we can to make the world a better place. And I feel really good about so many great lives and what's going on, and it just, I'm basically speechless, as you can tell. Great colleagues here, obviously. Mrs. Peterson, you're here. Our AP Bio teacher who went to Irvine High School, Mr. Tim Gilbert. He even acknowledged, did you notice that he acknowledged the reality? Because you heard that, kids. You still need to pass it. You still need to get a good grade, right? But he just said music is more important than AP Bio, and he's the AP Bio teacher. But anyway, Sandy, you're my rock, obviously. Sandy, my wife. Where are you? There she is. My amazing family. They're all back there. Thank you, amazing family. Amazing staff, absolutely amazing staff. Thank you so very, very much. It's been great. Joey's amazing. He's a genius, and that's the reality. His music is absolutely inspirational, and one of my top 5 ever performances that I was a part of was watching him and his jazz aggregation, and just because of his brilliance in his writing. But again, he's as brilliant of a human being, and so thank you very, very much, Joey. Appreciate it. And then look at all these people on the stage. Wow, from Fresh this year to Brian Robbins. Wow, that's awesome. Peter Morris is out there. David Kinder's out there. This is class of 97 right here. 96. Peter Morris, you're not fainting in front of the stages at graduation anymore, are you? It's true. It's a true story. He was a junior. Yeah, he was like the honor guard person at graduation, and the best part, he's a drum major, so like, don't bend your knees. It helps, but that's okay. Didn't we leave you somewhere in Australia too? I think we did something like that. Yeah, probably, yeah. Thank you all. I see the McCurries are here from, I guess, back east now? Pittsburgh. Minnesota to Pittsburgh. So there you go. You're in the wrong direction. Yeah, this is the right direction. But really, to all of you, can I have the alumni please stand? And we love you, alumni. It's so great to see you all. It is so great to see you all and to hear you all. I thank you very much. Everybody can continue to enjoy music, enjoy life. It's a good thing, and support music forever. Buy musicians art and pay money for them so they can feed their kids. Keep swinging, right? Time is not just a 4-letter word, right? Jazz is not just a 4-letter word, but time time goes. Keep time going, and my time is here. So thank you all very, 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 very much. Thank you.
Let's all go have some food over here.